Are you ready? It's time for your wish to come true.
Thank you, Lydia.
One, two, three.
Live from the Samuel and Josephine Primary Wishing Place, here is Make-A-Wish New Jersey President and CEO Tom Weatherall.
Hello, friends of Make-A-Wish New Jersey, and welcome to our 2020 version of our annual Walk and Roll for Wishes, the virtual version. Boy, we look forward to the days that we can all get back together again, and let's hope that that's happening soon in 2021. But until then, we continue to remind you, as you've known, watching our social media, reading our emails, reading the newspapers and different news programs that our wishes have been featured on. Wishes are not, they have not, they will not be canceled. We're in the business of delivering hope, and we'll always be doing that. Things may look a little different now, but what is not wavered are our mission or our vision. This year, we can't walk and roll together physically, but together we can. And through tonight, we are transforming lives one wish at a time. We're still granting wishes like Sean's for a camper, Nessim's for a movie room in his basement, Liani for an iPad Pro and Apple Pen. David this past summer wanted to go to Wildwood and spend a week there with his family. Riley to be a New Jersey Devil. And Nico's online shopping spree, and to donate back equipment to the hospital, to the children's lounge there. The need for funding has never been greater. Thank you to our sponsors, our team captains, and all our virtual walkers and rollers who are making tonight a great success. You can still donate on our website, nj.wish.org. There's one other wish that we've recently granted that I'd like to share with you tonight. Being on a swing and watching the cars go by his family home, those are two of the favorite pastimes for 10-year-old Neil of Bernardsville. Neil was born with a genetic condition, MECP2 duplication syndrome, and diagnosed with Moya-Moya disease a few years later. His medical conditions have left him severely disabled and medically fragile. Neil is nonverbal and has low muscle tone, which results in respiratory issues, GI issues, and the inability to walk. At the age of 2.5, Neil suffered a stroke, and it was then that his family learned he had Moya-Moya disease. Neil has to be very careful when being outside. He cannot be in the hot sun. He's got to stay hydrated due to his stroke risk. He's a growing 10-year-old, and his family has found it harder and harder to safely move Neil in and out of a swing, his favorite thing to do. So Neil and his family knew that a state-of-the-art swing that could accommodate Neil still in his wheelchair would be life-changing. We immediately got to work with vendors in the local community and identified a swing that would accommodate Neil and his wheelchair and bring back the joy swinging has always provided him in the past. The set was installed in Neil's front yard at the request of his family for one particular and significant reason. Aside from being in a swing, one other thing that brings Neil great joy is simply watching the cars go by his home. Earlier this fall, unknown to Neil, we partnered with the Bernardsville Police Department, Fire Department, and surrounding law enforcement departments and communities, and delivered a safe and exciting convoy of vehicles past Neil's house while he and his family waved from Neil's brand new swing. Police cars, fire trucks, motorcycles, community participants drove past his home, nearly 200 vehicles in all, holding up signs and cheering his name. Neil's mom shared with us that there are very few things in life that bring Neil joy, but that day, joy was certainly delivered.
Make-A-Wish came in at a really important time for us. I had decided on calling Make-A-Wish May of last year. My son started having seizures very badly. They go along with one of his conditions he has. And I just didn't, we said, why are we waiting? Let's call Make-A-Wish and do something amazing for him. He deserves it. He's been through so much. And to have them customize something like this, exactly what our family could use and he could use. I mean, we'll use this. Probably top 5, one of his favorite things, I would say, will be the swing. So we're very appreciative of Make-A-Wish.
I'll now send it over to our Director of Communications, Michael Dominic, who's joined virtually by Neil's parents, Mike and Meg. Michael?
Hi, everybody. It's great to be with you here online for our virtual walk and roll for wishes. Looking forward to a time when we can all gather at the castle or at other great locations for these events in the future. But for now, thanks to everybody for your support and for being a part of today. Happy to share with you, we have on the line here Meg and Mike, Neil's parents. How are you guys doing?
Doing okay, thanks.
Good. And how is Neil? How's everybody else doing? How's it been the last couple of months since we were able to grant his wheelchair swing wish?
We've still been staying home to stay safe from the virus and been able to use his wheelchair swing, which he absolutely loves. He's had unfortunately, a few health obstacles that have popped up since then. But as usual with Neil, it's just one day at a time and we're figuring those out. And so, the kids have been good and Neil's doing well.
Good. He's such a trooper, and I know you guys are so proud of him and his siblings too. So it's been a couple of months since we surprised him with that big parade. How have the last months been in terms of the swing? Has he been able to use it a lot? The weather's been cooperating, so just share a little bit about the impact it's had on you over the last couple of months.
I think the swing is a great activity for Neil, but also includes his siblings. They really love to be involved, pushing, and they're excited when he's in it. I think he also likes their reaction when he's involved, like if they're running around and saying his name, he gets really excited. He likes to see the cars on the street, so being in the swing, watching the road is, it's happy. It makes him very happy. So we have been able to use it, and the weather has been good. It's such a great thing for him to do. And like I said, he's limited on his activities, so this is something that he just can enjoy for himself.
That's great to hear. And you were sharing with the siblings too. I'm thinking back on the big celebration day and the car parade, which turned into, got to be close to 200 cars, I think. I'm sure this is hard to narrow down, but was there one highlight or one moment during that afternoon that sticks out to you, that stuck with you over the weeks and months that have passed? It was such an incredible day. We're curious, is there anything that stuck out to you?
I know for me personally, Neil has been struggling with being content just with whatever's going on. And I just think that has to do with him being disabled. He's not able to do what everybody around him is doing. That might create some frustration. And from the very moment he came out of the house, just before the parade even started, he was just so happy. And that happiness lasted the whole parade and after. And I haven't seen him that joyful for that extended period of time in a while. So I think that he knew that was all for him, and I genuinely believe that. And so that really sticks with me, that it was just a day that we'll remember for the happiness it brought him. And my family was very moved as well. Some of our family was there. I know Mike's mother was very emotional watching. It was such an emotional thing. And I think a lot of it stuck out for me. I just loved the whole day. And I think that'll be a day that we will always remember as a happy day for us. Because unfortunately there's, like I said, Neil has things going on, and they're not always happy days. It's, you know, there's a lot of struggle. So that wasn't one of those days. That was a very joyful day for us. So.
Well, I think the showing that we saw that day too is a true testament to Neil, his spirit, and your family in your community. So it was a wonderful day. So we've got many people watching online right now and participating in our virtual Walk and Roll for Wishes, and they're raising the vital funds we need to keep creating life-changing wishes for kids like Neil tomorrow and the days and the weeks ahead. Is there anything you'd like to share with all of them out there, our friends and supporters that are watching now?
Make-A-Wish was such an amazing experience for our family, and I think that it's so important, the hope that it brings families that are facing difficulties with their children, and to be able to bring that wish to the child is just such a special thing. And so the support is very appreciated.
Well, it's great to see and speak with you virtually, and hopefully it will be in person again soon when all of this is behind us. But Meg, Mike, thank you for joining us, letting us know how Neil's doing. Please give him our best. And with that, I will introduce our Assistant Vice President of Development, Rose Farr. Rose, to you.
Thanks, Mike. As you've heard, wishes may look a little different this year, but they're still being granted every single day. The need for funding has never been greater, and we're so thankful for everyone who participated in today's event by walking and rolling apart, by donating, or by leading a team, and also so grateful for our sponsors. A special shout out to all our sponsors who have made today's event possible. Your generous support is essential to our continued work. On behalf of our Wish families, past, present, and future, thank you. You can still participate in our virtual Walk and Roll for Wishes by going to the website and making a donation. It's never too late to give hope for the future. Make-A-Wish experienced a global milestone this year, the granting of our 500,000th wish to a young girl named Karina. Take a look at Karina's wish in this nightly news segment, and keep an eye out for our own New Jersey wish kid Neil and his wheelchair swing towards the end of the segment.
Karina Friley didn't just make a wish, she shared her wish.
So let's have some fun today. Welcome to Camp Karina.
Creating a virtual camp watched by kids all across the globe.
Of all the wishes you could make, why was this your wish?
Making people happy really is fulfilling.
Camp Karina was packed with activities led by other kids who've had their wishes granted.
Abracadabra.
A magic show by Seth. Music by Miles. And a dance class by Jenna.
And it just made me feel very, happy for them.
Campers even learned how to draw Olaf from Frozen with a surprise message from the snowman's voice actor Josh Gad.
I'm sending you all lots of virtual warm hugs.
Definitely went beyond my expectations.
For 16-year-old Karina, who has now finished treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma, sometimes she says you have to fake a smile for the sake of those around you.
With this camp, my goal is that children get to actually have a good time. That is my goal overall, is to give them truthful joy.
Wish granted?
Wish granted. Yes, it really did. And it brought me joy too.
Even in 2020, wishes really do come true.
Who doesn't love being outside and experiencing the fresh air and sunshine? 4-year-old Emmy is just like the rest of us. Unfortunately, her family's backyard had become unsafe for her to do so. Her parents knew that a wish for a reimagined backyard would give her the oasis that she deserved. Here's a look at Emmy's wish.
Hey, Jen here from Make-A-Wish, New Jersey. We're at Emmy's house and we're about to go into the backyard to reveal to her her safe new space. Wow, what happened out here, Emmy? Oh my gosh. What is it, Emmy? Wow, look at this. Aren't you excited?
Been amazing, you know. It's been actually quite entertaining for the kids. We have a big window, so every day they watch the guys. They would tell us the guys are here, they're working. We got to give a special thanks to them because they were working very hard. And you know, you can see the final product. You know, this is amazing space for her. It's safe.
She's nonverbal, so she wasn't gonna tell me, oh mom, this is what I want. And I said, you know, if they can make the yard a safer place for her to be, that would be probably what she would enjoy the most. It's one of the few things that she actually requests, and she'll bring her hand to the doorknob like
let's go.
Let's go. I think we did well. I think we got it.
Hi Make-A-Wish, I'm Angelina.
And I'm Izzy. This is Bailey.
And we walk in honor of our sister Juliana.
To help my wishes come true.
Juliana's wish was granted 8 years ago this week. We went to Disney and those memories last a lifetime.
We actually had Thanksgiving with Cinderella. It was amazing.
Thank you to all those who've donated so far to help grant more wishes.
Thank you, Make-A-Wish. We love you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Especially at this time of Thanksgiving, it reminds me exactly why I walk. I am so thankful to the Make-A-Wish of New Jersey for enriching the lives of our family and my children in an incredible way. From granting the wish of my son meeting Tony Romo of the Dallas Cowboys, to going to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, to staying at an incredible castle at Give Kids the World on a Disney World trip. And my children, who are now 19, 21, and 22, very, very fondly recall these memories and have even used it as part of their college essays. I want to give back to other families so that they can experience the magic and the power of a wish.
My name is Regina Nicoletto. This is Joel Nicoletto. We're doing the Make-A-Wish Walk this year in honor of Joel and all the Wish kids so they can get their wish this year like Joel did in 2017.
And the reason why you should walk for Make-A-Wish and I do it is because they gave me an awesome Make-A-Wish that was super fun. So if you could donate and walk, that would be great.
Hi everyone, Jen Bennett here, Senior Wish Manager at Make-A-Wish New Jersey. Thanks for joining us today. Wishes like Emmy's and Neil's are thanks to the generous support of the community. Supporters like you who believe in the life-changing impact of a wish. Thank you everyone who has donated to our virtual walk and roll for wishes. You're helping us transform lives every single day. Sports figures have always served as heroes to kids. And many of the children we serve seize the opportunity to wish to meet their favorite athletes. One young man right here in New Jersey recently experienced the surprise of a lifetime. when he was officially drafted to the NHL team of his dreams. Riley's wish journey began with an unforgettable experience this fall and will continue to unfold next year when he and his family can safely head to the Rock and officially meet Riley's new teammates, the New Jersey Devils.
Riley Hoagland is a 12-year-old right winger for the Toms River Blackhawks youth hockey team. Over the course of his young hockey career, Riley has scored big goals, traveled all around the tri-state area to participate in tournaments, and has celebrated a number of big wins with his teammates. To most, Riley may seem like another one of the 16,000 youth hockey players in New Jersey, but what many don't know is that he's also one of 30,000 Americans that are currently living with cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a life-threatening disease that affects the lungs and digestive system. The body produces a thick mucus that can clog the lungs and obstruct the pancreas, and cause people with the condition to have a shorter than normal lifespan. Living with cystic fibrosis is a challenge, and for Riley, pursuing a career in hockey may no longer be in the cards. But that doesn't stop him from showing up to the rink each day and playing the game he loves. Riley still dreams of playing hockey for his hometown New Jersey Devils. He has attended games, met his favorite players and alumni, and skated on Prudential Center ice in aspiration of one day donning the black and red. That's why, with the help of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Devils alumni Grant Marshall and Bruce Driver, along with NJ Devil, headed to Toms River to make Riley's wish a reality.
Riley? Come on out, buddy. How are you? Riley? Yes. How are you? Grant Marshall, Bruce Driver, New Jersey Devils. Hello. Former Devils, and we hear you had an amazing wish, and that was to be a New Jersey Devil. Yes. We got a great surprise for you. Come on, come with us. We've got something to show you, all right?
In the 2020 NHL Draft, the New Jersey Devils are proud to select Riley Hoagland from the Toms River Blackhawks. Riley, on behalf of the entire New Jersey Devils organization, I'd like to welcome you and your family to our family. I've heard a lot of amazing things about you, from your speed, your shot, your passion, your commitment, all characteristics that we value as a New Jersey Devil. I look forward to seeing you at the rink soon.
Hi Riley, Travis Zajac here. So happy that you were able and eligible to participate in this year's draft, and you were drafted to the Devils. It'll be great to have an addition of another Jersey guy on the team. Looking forward to meeting you and having you on the ice with the team once we all get back for the new season. Congrats on your big day, and see you at the Rock real soon.
Welcome, Riley. All right, we got a few things for you here. Your own official draft party hat. You got your name? You got your name plate ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
What's in there? Most importantly, yeah, nice. That's your own jersey. All drummed up. Just putting that jersey on for the first time.
It was unexpected, honestly. Nothing. I didn't think waking up today of a whole Devils crew, 2 alumni showing up in my driveway.
Definitely a great memory. Thank the New Jersey Devils for making this happen, and obviously Make-A-Wish. 2 great organizations, and thank you again.
Let's go Devils!
Recently, we granted the wish of a young man who wanted to use his wish to help other children with critical illnesses. 15-year-old Nico wished for an online shopping spree, but he also wanted to give back to the hospital that took care of him so well during his treatments. Here's a look at Nico's story.
A teenager battling cancer decides to give back some of his Make-A-Wish Foundation gifts to other kids who are battling illnesses.
15-year-old Nico donating a PlayStation and a television to Children's Hospital in Neptune, New Jersey. This after he was given Make-A-Wish gifts.
Kindness abounds. Here's New Jersey reporter Tony Yates.
The first gathering outside Hackensack Meridian Health in Neptune
was to meet Pee-wee, the newest member of the Pacheri family, an emotional support pig for Nico, who beat Hodgkin's lymphoma once.
We actually rang the bell at the end of June, and had his port taken out. Around about the middle of August, he started not feeling good again. And so we brought him back into the doctors, and they did scans, and we found out that he's had a relapse.
And with this team, he's determined to do it again. In the meantime, he's turned the gift of receiving into the gift of giving. Make-A-Wish New Jersey has been busy.
Despite this pandemic, wishes have never been canceled. We've been granting wishes since March.
And they granted Nico the mega electronic shopping spree that he wanted.
Nico bought himself a laptop, bought himself a PlayStation, and an iPhone.
But that was only one part of Nico's wish. He really wanted to do something special for the hospital that is helping him and other kids who are battling cancer survive. He asked for another TV and a PS4 for the children's lounge at the hospital.
This is probably the nicest part, and like all that came along with it, giving back to the hospital, all they've done for me.
It's going to really inspire and lift up the spirits of all the kids here.
A chain of love and support, a young man and a charity both giving joy, and a hospital and staff giving this family hope.
We're going through this again, so putting all our faith in you guys, and we'll keep fighting. Thank you to Make-A-Wish.
In Neptune, Tony Yates, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
So that's a wrap on our 2020 Walk and Roll for Wishes, the virtual version. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and more importantly, for your constant belief in our mission. As we said earlier, the need for funding has never been greater. Your support leading up to today's event, your continued support today, tomorrow, and in the days, weeks, months ahead are all vital to our mission. You see, we can't do this without you. We rely 100% on you, the community, on our friends, on individuals, on families, on corporations and companies and clubs and groups and institutions for your support. We receive no government support, and we charge no fees to our children and families, of course not. So it comes to you to help put the fuel in our engines to keep going. And it's never been more of a challenge than now during this pandemic. And we know you're challenged as well. We're hoping, though, that whatever gift you're able to give, even beyond this virtual walk and roll, if you're thinking about making a year-end gift, now is the perfect time between now and December 31st. Any and all size gifts are all important and valuable to us. If you're able to and are considering adopting a wish, please give our office a call at 609-371-9474. That's 609-371-WISH. You can adopt a wish. You and your friends can adopt a wish. You and your company could adopt a wish. We have all different ways that friends of the foundation have helped support us in big ways of taking on the entire cost of a wish. And we could still make that happen now during these COVID times, to be sure. Please continue to help us deliver hope when it's needed most. As you've heard me tell you in the past, you may think you're just a volunteer, just a donor, just a friend of Make-A-Wish. But to our Wish kids, you're the superheroes. Thank you.